Shakur Stevenson's hand injury will have him down and desperate versus Gervonta Davis, and here's why. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all, so some pretty interesting things were revealed about Shakur Stevenson's hand injury by one of his coaches, and I just want to break down, give my 5,000 nickels on what he had to say and why this might affect the Gervonta Davis fight in a big way. For anybody,
now, you know, I'm an old school fighter, right? Back in the day, fighters used to always turn their punches over, right? The knuckles are not made to go this way. Okay, you have ligaments in here. When the knuckles, the fingers start to go that way, hitting the bag and whatnot, it causes the injury to the ligaments in the hand. Go back to the old school and start turning your punches over again. You avoid a lot of those hand injuries.
Alright, so Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevens, hand injury. What's really going on?
Nigga, I'm good, man. I'm straight, son. Don't worry about me, son.
Alright, so Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevens is a highly anticipated lightweight fight.
You ain't kicking shit.
And it seems to keep getting pushed back. The latest reason was because of the hand injury that has been plaguing Shakur Stevens, according to his team, for the past few fights. And recently, one of his coaches came out and revealed some interesting things about that hand injury. And, you know, I think it's going to seriously have an effect on that Gervonta Davis fight.
Wait a minute. Harry, here, Harry. Mama!
Now, what his coach had to say was Shakur Stevens had been basically suffering from some type of ligament injury to his hand for at least 7 fights. And I'm guessing that this is their excuse for why his performances haven't looked so good, or maybe this is the reason why he hasn't been jumping on his opponents and trying to go for that knockout.
I don't fucking like you.
Me personally, I think he just doesn't have the power to knock a lot of these guys out.
Nigga, please.
But at the end of the day, you know, you're going to come up with some type of reasoning why this is happening, and this seems like the perfect opportunity. Now, what his coach said is that the newer fighters, they're not turning their punches over correctly, and it's causing them to injure their ligaments because the fingers, they bend a certain way, and when you throw a punch a certain way, it damages the ligaments.
Pain.
And at the end of the day, I've always said if Shakur Stevens can't hurt Gervonta Davis, how can Shakur Stevens beat Gervonta Davis? We've seen some of the biggest punchers in the lightweight division not be able to do anything with Gervonta Davis.
Do you know who you're dealing with?
So I'm not sure how a fighter with a recent hand injury, whether it's, you know, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months after the surgery that those guys actually get into the ring, how does that guy who had a hand surgery and who really didn't have power to begin with, how does he start to develop power to beat a guy like Gervonta Davis? And personally, I don't think it's going to happen. I think what's going to end up happening is those two guys are going to get into the ring together, and Shakur Stevens is going to revert back to what he's always done.
You ain't down with that? Shut your goddamn ass up.
Which is try to pop shot his opponents to death. And it's just not going to work because Gervonta Davis can take a punch. And he takes a punch very well. And if Shakur Stevens can't put any type of pressure on Gervonta Davis, that hand injury, I think, is going to rear its ugly head. And it's going to show because there's not going to be anything he can do to hurt Gervonta Davis.
I mean, that just sounds like somebody that's scared.
At any point, to me, during that fight. So, at the end of the day, I think that Gervonta Davis is going to end up beating Shakur Stevenson because of the hand injury. I think that it's once again going to come back up and it's going to be a desperate situation for Shakur Stevenson to try to make it through that fight.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
This pocket watching thing, I just don't understand how somebody's pockets could be the narrative. Like how someone could be worried about what's in another man's pocket.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
But I'm just saying in general, like this narrative is nasty. It's nasty work. Like I've always said it, like a man being worried about what's in another man's pocket.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
Like to me, only a girl should be worried about if a man got money.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
Because a girl should be like, if she wants to get some of it or know if she wants to be taken care of or whatever. I mean, I can understand that.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me. Share. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tube. So holler at me over there. You want to collab or feature a product, your channel, on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail because it is a flockofcards@gmail.com. And we are lying here.
Don't try this at home.
I don't know shit about boxing.
Who you know better? Dolce and Gabbana umbrella, keep the weather off the leather. Life's a bitch, and I'm sure you've met her. She try to hold me down, but you know I wouldn't let her. I go so cold, drove in the joke. Hoes in the car, getting low off the bars. Wake up, bitch, I show you where it is. 502, let me show you where I live. Wake up, bitch. They sleeping on the field, freak up in them heels, getting freaky off the pill. I told that bitch I been that nigga, I been that spill, I been had hooks like Lou where I send her. I'm killing all them boys going dirty. It's your boy Keys, player, this is my year. Hey, we got the good rockin' front to back. Ain't gonna be no hating shit around here. Hey, is that for us? Is that for us? Is that for us? Fucks with it, fucks with it. Is that for us? Is that for us? Fucks with it. I'm doing it, moving it, proving it. Come through with it, go ahead, move it, bitch. Young Lewis is way too cool with it. I keep a chicken in the bird like ludicrous. I got a stupid clique, hooligans, bruise your shit. Not the type of cat you wanna get into it with. Keep running your mouth, I'ma put a shoe in it. Won't stop till I'm super rich, nigga, you's a bitch. And I'm the best thing left, man. Wet game, leave your dame with a sweat stain. So niggas wanna start shit when I'm riding with they bird like Leonard Part 6. You know them boys going dirty. It's your boy Keys, player, this is my year. Hey, we got the club rockin' front to back. Ain't gonna be no hating shit around here. Hey, is that for us? Is that for us? Is that for us?